night past, tender and fresh, and the dawn is waiting for me. The sweet smell of morning fills the air. I have one more day ahead, onward to the joy, in the home of the free. Life springs in the village to the rhythm of the rising sun. My family grows and prospers. I have nothing more to ask for. Nature is by my side. My canoe is ready. In the home of the free, land of freedom, free men. me. This is my story. It could be your story too. Better not be anyone else's. Listen. Listen to this sounds. Listen to this silence. Unclear. Alien. Unclear. Don't talk to me now. Don't talk to me now. Save up your strength. Save up your strength. Just keep your voice low. In the wind. In the wind.
This place is not home. I can feel it. It's so dark and so cold. Stay with me, my friend, when you want to speak up. Keep your powers
are doomed and derelict. They've hunted us for centuries, centuries, centuries.
Someone's turned me out of my world by the force of the gun and the sword. I could not save myself or anyone else. Now I can't make any sound. But follow my friend, you and I must make a deal. Don't talk to me now. Just keep your voice low in the wind.
awakened by the whip on my back. Pieces of my body spread in the air. And the worst of all, I see with my very eyes a man who is doing it to me. We are given something to eat, a mixture of rice, bugs, and waste. So bad, it makes me miss my village and the loving hands of my wife. I don't know where I am. I don't know why this is happening to me. I don't know where I'm going, or if I'm going home someday. I'm just sailing a sea of fear. While others will soon perish, shattered by the exhaustion, the sores and the sun. When a storm surges in the sky, I see how the sea raptors fear for their lives, exactly like me. Flesh and bone, body and soul. The roaring of the sea is loud and scary as our ship is thrown sideways by a child's giant invisible hand. In our ship, one major mast is snapped like a twig and falls on deck, killing several men. Next to us, as if swallowed by a monster's throat, another ship disappears beneath the gigantic waves. Fear pervades our souls. Nobody talks. Nobody moves. For a moment, I'm glad that my shackles protect me from falling. But then I realize that if the ship sinks, I will sink with it. As fast as it began, the storm dissipates. Small holes in the clouds show glimpses of the sun, and hope begins to return to us all. But right now, hope is still the least of my priorities. I need a plan, a way out. No matter how hard it may seem.
complain. Sheep do not say no. Sheep form a herd, waiting for their fate. Day after day, just a herd of sheep, a herd of silent sheep. I lost count of how many days have passed since they caged me in this stinking boat full of fear. No one speaks my language. All the time I hear strange voices, crying, whining, praying, dying. Everything leads me further away from home. Memories lead me further away from home. I'm a frail memory of the man I was from my past. Now I'm coming to think that could be a sour friend here. But these are the news. The sheep slows down quite suddenly, and I gaze at the sun, though it dazzles my eyes. Waiting for a miracle, I hear my chains are broken, and now I can walk. I need to get to the sand, out of this nasty place, and leave the herd of sheep, silent sheep. Gotta run to get to the beach, out of this madness, and free my soul from this curse, and purge my ears of the moans of the screaming sheep, screaming sheep, screaming sheep, screaming sheep. I miss home, my children, my wife, my land. I've gained new chains, I'm whipped all day, I wave half of me. But I have this dream, a dream called freedom. I think of my mother, my father, my home, my world. In this place, abandoned by hope, I stay and wait. I devour every crumble food and drink every water drop. For I know that freedom comes only this way. I feel constantly sick, cravingly homesick. This sickness is called freedom, because here at the gates of hell we no longer remember what we are. Constantly ill, an illness of my mind. This illness is called freedom, because here at the edge of doom we need to remember who we are. To sing along the songs of my tribe. Today they scream inside me, rumbling in my lockup, round and round, round and round.
echoes fill my head, confusing my senses. I need to raise my backbone to run back to my life, then shout out loud. But I'll scream another day. I will scream just to say that my voice is still here, and to my land I return one day. The rhythm grows in me, pouring from my whole skin. The fire is in your soul, screaming is the reason to survive. I still got this feeling, sea raptors are watching. I have to keep silent and choose the right time to sing my song. So I'll scream another day. I will scream just to say that my voice is still here, and to my land I return one day.
In these rare moments of solitude, when silence is the best companion, I often doubt this nightmare might end. All the things that support me hurt me too. Memories, phrases, faces, far and away, fading away.
I tell you, my friend, in this endless journey, longing is the love that remains. Longing is love. Longing.
my cage. That's my habit, that's my fate. Watch it all day, stuck all night. No time for anger, no time to bleed. It's time to shut off the pain. But tonight, another night, there will be fun. All the raptors, it's like a game of chance. My favorite torturer will come again for sure. You bring me a gift, 'cause in the show I am the star. Every lash I count, one less. Every tear I cry, one less. Every scar I feel, one more. Every time I faint, no more.
The only thing I can do since the day you were born is to love you more. And with this love, you will outlive that day, your mom and dad.
At first, you just seemed to be just another child to raise. But then tears started coming from my eyes every time we hugged you, your dad and mom.
It's deeply dolorous to know that only in my memory they will stay forever, or maybe in my dreams.
It took me a while to realize that this was an one-way trip. I couldn't accept the idea. But with time and distance, tears and longing, I began to see the scene nearer. It took me a while to give up on life. Getting away from it all certainly was not the plan. But with pain and disdain, suffering and misery, I plainly understood my place in the big picture. This sickness I carry has a purpose. My absolution.
I just wanna go home from where I am now. This is just a delusion of a man broken by pain. Most of the time I knew I had no chance. Caught by someone just like me, treated as nothing at all. Know my story, I have a request, only one. Do not let this happen again to any human being, 'cause we can do much better than this, for freedom is a right granted at birth.
Freedom can't be taken, freedom can't be sold, freedom can't be given by no